Hi guys, this is the video number 2 of this beautiful machine, Pioneer TX-9100. On this video I will show you all the process for alignment of FM tuner. It will be similar for AM, it's just a short version, yeah, comparing with FM. What we will discuss about FM, we will discuss about local oscillator, how we will deal, how we can align the dial pointer with the signal generator signal. Yeah, so everything it will be step by step showed for you, all the connections, all the instruments which we will use, and also we'll discuss about the stereo, because we have also to trigger the stereo indicator. After that, at the same time, we'll discuss about the muting circuitry, what he is doing. We'll discuss also about these knobs here. We'll discuss about what means auto and mono for the FM, stereo or mono. This alignment procedure, it's a little bit tricky, so if you don't know what you are doing, don't touch, it's better, trust me. Why? And from where I know this? I know from my experience, because in the beginning I was playing and I was destroying few devices until I learned. Now, after all of these years, I can say I have to learn more, but at least I bought the instruments and the machines to manage to align proper these devices, so I can share with you all of them. Yeah, so we need also to align all these instruments. This is the reason why we have this signal generators, because we have also to do everything proper. To do this, we'll follow the procedure in the manual, so we have to take the alignment procedure and we will follow step by step, and this is exactly what I will show to you. We'll discuss about step by step everything according with the diagram. So if you want to see this, take time, because it will take some time also, and just take closer to you a glass of water and a piece of paper and a pencil, because are sure some things to write. On the end of the video I will show you all the parts which you took out, and also I will show you one more time the electrical diagrams around the unit. And after that we will make an audio test, but not so long, because I'm afraid about copyright claims. So let's see. This is the moment when we will do the alignment of Pioneer TX-9100. So after this full restoration, after all these caps they've been replaced, it's necessary also to make the alignment. So what means this alignment? This alignment means to adjust the indicator on the scale to be exactly proper on the indication from the scale, yeah, and in the same time you have to adjust the sensitivity and the selectivity. Here we'll do everything according with the manual, because in the manual it's stated this alignment procedure. It's here closer to me. Here we'll have the tuner, and on this side, on the left side, we have the signal generator from leader LSG 216 standard signal generator. It's also, you see, we have here the modulator. It's also he can modulate on 400 Hz and 1 kHz. You can see also on top there, and we can make also the pilot stereo left and right, yeah, because we need also the pilot to trigger the stereo indicator. After that, on top we have a oscilloscope. This oscilloscope, it's analog oscilloscope from Hameg. The model is 2053, you know already. This one is connected from the fixed output behind of this TX-9100, and on the right side of him we have this HP 3400A RMS voltmeter, because somebody he said on comments I'm not using this one. So you can see I'm using this one. I'm not using because I'm taking the reading from oscilloscope. So if you are looking, you can see also the fluctuation on the oscilloscope, and you can see also fluctuations on dial gauge of this HP Hewlett-Packard. Yeah. So this Hewlett-Packard have only one input, so it's just connected on the adjustable output of this tuner. You see, if I'm playing with this, it's changing. So this one it's mono, this one it's stereo. Yeah, it's one input. Yeah. So let's see how it looks behind here. Don't laugh about this power cord, because today it will be replaced. So let's see behind here. So we'll see fixed output. Here is connected the oscilloscope left and right, and here is the variable output, and I just connected the right channel. You can connect on left channel also. Here it's multipath, and from signal generator. You see I have this black wire which is the output. This black wire is going behind here, and I have this matching pad, yeah, from leader also, and I'm using now 300 ohms. You see it's set for 300 ohms, and the output is this yellow and white, and I just connected here on 300 balanced antenna input. So this is the setup which I'm using, yeah. So now let's look a little bit on the instruction manual. So we have like that FM section adjustments. After that we have AM section adjustments and MPX section adjustments. So you see it's split in three. On one side we have the electronically diagram. On the other side we have the position exactly on the board. So here is the front end. This is the front end, exactly the layout inside of the machine. After that we have the first stage. After the front end, it's AM, FM, intermediate frequency amp assembly. We have electronically designed here, and after that we have the layout. Signal meter and tuning meter. We have MPX section adjustments is here, and we'll have this one stated, the layout here. So we'll do like that. For the front end, normally on the front end, you'll adjust the local oscillator, and you will adjust each stage on the front end. So everything what means front end means exactly what is below the or around the tuning capacitor. Everything what is shielded there is this unit. So like you see, you can see here the shaft of the tuning capacitor, and all these adjustments are below the tuning capacitor. Okay, so what we'll do here we'll adjust the local oscillator, and we'll adjust this coil and capacitor 1, a FET transistor, after that coil and capacitor 2, coil and capacitor 3, again an amplifier, and we have coil and capacitor number 4, and on the outlet of this one we have this mixer transistor which is connected with the local oscillator. So here it will be the mixing, and after the mixer we will go out with intermediate frequency. So what we will do here, we will adjust exactly the pointer to go exactly on the readings according with the output from signal generator. So let's see how we'll do this. First of all, we'll start with the point number 1. Connect signal generator 400 Hz. It's exactly 400 Hz, 100% modulation. Yeah, and we have the dummy antenna. I show you the dummy antenna is that matching pad. So let's make this front end with magenta. So point number 1, it's 4-fill, yeah. Connect 401, and after that dummy antenna, and is going exactly on the antenna. After that we will go on the point number 2. So point number 2, it's on discriminator. Discriminator is this T4 here, and we'll find this one on AM FM intermediate assembly. So point number 2, with upper core, set tuning meter at center. Yeah, so T4 upper core. T4 upper core is this one here. Yeah, so T4 upper core. And I told you this one is the discriminator. So we'll take a screwdriver. I will show you my screwdrivers. I'm using this anti-static alignment tools. You see, we need this because they are made from kind of plastic, and they will not interfere with the RF signal. Yeah, you will not interfere with the coils. So you have different shapes. So for this one we will need an Allen. Yeah, key. Okay, tip. Sorry. So adjust with upper core. Set the tuning meter at center. So now here you see is not stated if we have to detune or not. So we'll put like that. Yeah. So let's suppose now we are on the station. Yeah. So we catch the station. I will show you. Normally in other manuals they said to detune the tuner. So to put the tuner on the outside of the stations, so here where you'll hear the noise, and in this moment you have to adjust. Normally this is the procedure according with other manuals, and for sure it's similar here. So this is the tuning meter, yeah, and the discriminator, you have this one here. You see, it's discriminator. So you'll put the tip of your key on the upper core. Be careful because this one have two cores. And now you'll rotate and you'll see what's going on. You see, it's moving. So that means, so now the stations are detuned. So I'm on the his sector. You see, it's changing. So the idea is to put exactly this one on the middle. You see, it's exactly on the middle. Okay. So now we have this one on the middle. So this point it's fulfilled. So we'll come back to our frequency, which is sent by signal generator. And we are here. You see, it's exactly on the middle, and you can see also on the oscilloscope. Yeah? Okay. So now we'll go with the next point. So this was point number 2. So keep in mind, the discriminator is taking care, the upper core of this discriminator is taking care about the adjustment of meter. Repeat these adjustments. You see what is written here, yeah? You have to repeat later on. Signal generator output 100 dB, adjust lower core for minimum distortion, yeah? So now we'll go on point number 3. Yeah, so now you will have to use your tip and to touch the lower core. So to do this, it is necessary to have a long tip like this one, but here it's round shaft, you see, and with this one you will do the minimum distortion. Yeah, okay, so let's do this. To do this distortion adjustment, you have to use also a distortion meter on the output of your device, because you see here output variable, voltage meter, oscilloscope, and the distortion meter. And because I don't have this distortion meter, we will not do this point. Okay, after that we have to go on the point number 4. So the point number 4, it's exactly here. So signal generator output 10 dB, maximum output 90 megahertz. So that means we will go on the lower end of the scale, yeah? And we have to adjust the T5. So that means we'll adjust the local oscillator. So that means we'll adjust the pointer, yeah, the scale pointer with the scale. So I will show you what they want to mean now. So keep in mind, maximum output on 90 megahertz. So maximum output you will check on voltage meter. And the signal generator, no, maximum okay. Signal generator out 10 dB, maximum output at 90 megahertz. Yeah, on T5. T5 is this one here, you see. Okay, so let's adjust the devices here. So now we see we are on 108, so we have to go on 90. From my point of view, I think it's better to go on 88, because here on 90 I have some stations around and I want to avoid them. And they said to decrease to 10 dB. From my point of view, it's too less 10 dB to understand you what we'll do now. Now we have to move the pointer exactly on 88, exactly how we adjust the signal generator. Try to see, it's not, I just increase the amplitude now, it's not, let's increase until we'll have one signal here, it's not on 88, you see, it's around, so you see, it's not on 88, normally should be like that, but it's not, it's on 88 point between 2 and 3. Yeah, so what we will do now, we have to adjust the coil of the local oscillator, and after that it will force us to move also to change the position of the tuning capacitor from the front end. And in that moment we will adjust this indication to be exactly on the spot. So how we will do this? We have to flip on a side this tuner, and we will adjust that L5. So you see T5, according with the drawing, it's the closest one to TC5. So that means belongs to the local oscillator, because the local oscillator here will do this. So T5 is this one here, yeah, this score. So we have to use also a Allen key. We'll put inside there, and after that we will adjust. I will show you. So I fixed inside the key, and you will see what will go on. Okay, now it's perfect. So you see the pointer, it's a little bit closer to higher stations, higher indication than it should be normal. You see 88, it's here. I just increased the dB to 34, and I will, you know why? Because if I'm going lower, it will change the value there. So if you'll go lower, you will see if you are on the center or not, because you have to have noise on both sides of the signal. You see, normally this is the middle. You see, now I'm exactly on the middle, so it's more than 88. Yeah, so you have to adjust. How you will do? With one hand you will play with the coil, and with the other hand you will track. You see, now it's going upper. So you have to track, you have to put your pointer on 88 like that, and after that you will play with the coil. You see, now I'm turning clockwise. You see, I just turned here. So now our pointer, it's exactly on 8.88. To be sure, you have to reduce the amplitude to be sure you are on the center. You see, it's not on the center now. Here is the center, 88. So now again you have to adjust until you will spot exactly on the middle. This is the reason why they said to keep on 10 dB. And you can see also on the voltmeter how it's going. Yeah, you have to go on the maximum reading, but not all the time it's on the maximum, because if I will go like that, you see now it's on the maximum, but the signal is not okay. This is the reason why I'm using oscilloscope for this. So from my point of view, this is the correct one. And this is the way how I'm doing, yeah? You see, both sides are giving the static, yeah? So that means now we are exactly on the center. And this is the setting for the lower side of the dial scale. After that we'll continue with the point number 5, which is this one. Signal generator output 10 dB, maximum output on 106. Yeah, so we have to go on 106. So here on the 90 I was going on 88. Here on 106 we will go on 108. Yeah, it's same setting. And after that we have to adjust the TC5, the capacitor of the local oscillator. Yeah, so this capacitor, it's this TC5. You will see immediately because it's a big trimmer. And we'll adjust that one. And after that we'll have the pointer exactly on spot, because it's not. So TC5 is this one here. Is the capacitor belongs to the local oscillator, so you will need also a plastic screwdriver. And here is you see the head of the screw. So I will adjust with this one. But first we have to change the setting on signal generator. And after that the dial on the dial scale we have to change the pointer. Yeah. So first of all we have to deal with the signal generator. So let's change the signal generator. to 108, yeah. So you see it's 108, 20 dBu, and now we have to go to 108. And you see what's going on. So now it's on spot here, it's exactly 108, but you see on the diagram, on oscilloscope is not. So you see, now is it, and you will see it's not so far away, but it is something. Yeah, it's not focusing because it's glass there, but it's not. Okay, so I will fix the camera now. So what I will do now, again, I will set the dial scale, the dial pointer on 108, yeah, and I will reduce the signal, and you will see now on the lower end is going off, yeah. So we have to adjust a little bit. You see how it is? So now we'll play with the capacitor. You see how it's going? Okay, so now it's on center, yeah? I just turn around the capacitor. Now I will reduce the signal. You see, because I want to be, this adjustment, I want to be symmetrical. So you see, we are closer to 10 dBu. So check on voltmeter what is happening, you see? So it's increased and now it's a little bit noise on top. So I want to be similar also on the bottom. Now, you see, so I have same static also on the bottom, also on the top. So now it's exactly on center, yeah? Perfect. So let's go to 10. So you see, now it's on 10, it's super, it's perfect. So now we have to continuing with the schematic to see exactly what they are telling us. So this was the point number 5. After that we have to go on the point number 6. The point number 6 is this one. Signal generator output 10 dB, maximum output at 90 megahertz. So here we will go on 88, yeah? So we have to go again on 88 and we have to adjust T1, T2, T3 and T4. So T1, T2, T3 and T4. So all of them, they are the coils, belongs to the front end, yeah? So this, with this, will increase the reception of this tuner. So let's do that. So we have to come back here again of 88. So let's see if it's track. You see? Just on spot, you see? So now we will go lower. They said to go to 10 dBu now. And after that we will increase, but for better performance don't go so low, because you see here it's a little bit different on 88 than on 108. So now you have to adjust. I will show you the coils. So point number 6, you see you have a couple of points to adjust. It's similar for all these adjustments, but I think you know already what I'm showing you from previous restorations. So T1, T2, T3, T4. T1, T2, T3, T4. Yeah. So T4 is closer to this T5. Yeah. Okay. After that we have T1, T2 and T3. Yeah. So let's see where they are. So one of them is here, second one is here, third one is here, fourth one is here. Yeah. So everything is stated. So we will take exactly according with the schematic. So how is going? It's going like that: T1, T2, T3, T4. So this it will be the order how I will adjust. So I will fix the camera on the tripod and I will start with this one, this one, this one, this one, and we will check the reading on oscilloscope and the multimeter. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. So let's go on T1. You see, it's dropping the voltmeter. Yeah. So was exactly on spot. Okay, let's fix like that. You see, so it's exactly on spot. So this one was okay. Here is the highest. Now I will go on T2. Yeah, according to the schematic, we'll go on T2. Let's see here. You see, it's still on spot. You can see how it's fluctuating here. So T2 it's on spot. T3 is going down. It's going down. So also this one was on spot. And now remains T4. Be careful now when you will adjust T4 to not adjust again the coil for the local oscillator, because you will change again everything. So you see, it's on spot. So it looks like this tuner was not tickling by somebody else. Okay, so with the lower side of the scale we are okay. So now we'll focus. We have to focus on the point number, which one is next one, point number 7. So now we have to change the signal generator again to 10 dB, maximum output at 106. So we'll go again on 108, and 0.7 is here. So we have now to adjust the trimmers, the capacitors, this. So TC1, TC2, TC3 and TC4. So all of them, they should be closer to the coils which we adjust, yeah, because they belongs to this front end. So what we will do, we will change again the signal generator to 108, yeah, we'll go to 108. We are on position. We can reduce a little bit the amplitude, yeah, so both of them, they are similar. Here it's exactly 1.8, and now we will adjust the trimmers. I will show you the trimmers. So TC1, TC2, TC3, TC4, yeah, so I will adjust them also with same plastic screwdriver. So let's continue. We will go with TC1. So let's see. Also was on spot, you see. Is on spot. TC2. It's too hard to move. When it's hard to move, just take a ordinary flat screwdriver and change the position for the trimmers, and you'll be able after that to adjust. So now I will go back. Also this one was on spot. Yeah, so it's on spot now. We will go now with TC3. Also on spot, and TC4, which is the last one. Let's see what we'll have here. So like you see, also this one was on spot. Yeah, you have to be very friendly with them. This is the reason why it's better to not play if you don't know what you are doing, because you can take off. Yeah. So you see, it's very nice. We have minus 10 dBu, and you see how it looks, which is really nice. So it's good reception for this one, which is really nice. So now we'll continue with the adjustments. Okay, so we managed to do all the settings, and remains point number 8 which is the core of T6. Signal output 10 dB, maximum output on the reading of the voltmeter, you see. So T6, it's also it's a coil, and we have to adjust this to give the highest amplitude before the intermediate frequency module. So let's do this. I will show you where is on position. So it's exactly behind of this cable here. So you see here, it's behind here. So here we have to adjust. So I just hook on position. So let's see what's going on. So let's reduce a little bit. Yeah, let's center a little bit more. Okay, and let's see what's going on. So let's read now on the voltmeter. You see? So it's exactly on the spot. Yeah, you see was dropping a little bit. So we have to increase a little bit. My screwdriver is not perfectly for this job, so I will need a bigger one. So let's see. Yeah, should be fine now. You see, it's increasing and it's dropping. Yeah, so was exactly on the spot. A little bit more was necessary. You see. Dropping, increasing. Yeah, let's increase a little bit more to see. You see? Just on spot. Yeah, so that's it, you see. It's steady now. So this is about the adjustments of the front end, yeah? Like you see, we just finished the front end. So this is the most critical part, let's say, because here we are playing with RF signal. So you just receive the signal from around you, let's say, and after that you will do this intermediate frequency on the output, yeah? Intermediate frequency, because of your local oscillator and with all the parts which they are creating this system which is here. So if you have to don't play. I suggest you to don't play with them if you don't know. You can play a little bit with them only when it's running, when it's working. You can hook your radio on station on lower end of the band of the scale and one station on the highest band of the scale instead to use the signal generator. But it's not the way how you should do. So now let's continuing with the steps which they said here. So next point after 8 is the test point. We have to hook a voltmeter on test point number 9, which is on the board AM intermediate frequency, AM/FM intermediate frequency amplifier is this one, test point this one. And here we have to put the signal generator output on 100 dB, adjust for minimum voltmeter reading below 8.3 volts. Yeah, so VR3 is closer to this test point, so we have to play here. So let's see where it is. So for this we have to take out again the cover, because I put the shield on position, and you can adjust the VR3. So you see we are on 99 dBu. We have the reading on voltmeter and on oscilloscope. Here we are the setting is 108, and I just connect the voltmeter. You see it's 8.417. Test point is there and the ground is there. And according with the diagram, you saw what they are saying here. The reading to be lower than 8.3 volts. Yeah, below 8.3. So we have to adjust this trimmer here. So let's adjust to see what's going on. You have again to use a screwdriver, and let's see what we'll do. You see it's increasing. 8.5, 8.4, 8.3, So we leave like that, yeah, because it's stated clear here, 8 below 8.3, and we are on 8.29. So let's decrease a little bit more. Let's make it to 8.25. Okay, so we covered this adjustment. So let's continue. I will put the cover back. So now on the point 11, they said to detune to move the needle here, yeah. So you have to detune the station. You have to put your tuning meter indicator on the exactly end side of this brick, left or right. So you have to just to detune. So now the signal generator, it's 108 megahertz, 99 dBu, and the signal it's okay. Yeah? So also tuning meter is on center, you see? So we have to detune. So we have to bring this needle out of that space. Now it's detuned, you see? Good. So this is the point number 11. Let's see what is stated on pin number 12. Point number 12, sorry. So you have to adjust VR4, signal generator output 100 dB, adjust so that muting cuts in. Yeah? Okay, so here adjust so that muting cuts in means the muting level number 1. You see, it's not stated here because now the muting it's on off. Yeah, so you will hear everything what is on the scale. So if you want to avoid to hear that his, you have to put this one on 1. So let's make an example. So you are here, the radio is here. Yeah, you have your antenna, and after that you'll have here far away a station which is giving the signal. You have one here. Yeah, and you have one here close to you. So when you have the muting level on off, you will catch all the stations. Yeah, even if this one it's the weakest one. If you put the muting level on 1, that means you will catch the stations. Yeah, but it's highly chances to not catch this one because this one is too noisy. You will have a background noise. So you will catch this one and this one. Yeah, on position number 1. On position number 2, you will catch only the strongest stations. Yeah, the stations which are giving only the high signal. So this is the idea of this muting circuit. So now what we will do, we'll do exactly like it's stated here on the description. So we have to put the level, the muting level on 1. Yeah, they said here to adjust the signal generator on 100 dB and adjust so that the muting cuts in. So we have to have the sound cut in, yeah. So what they forget also to say here, they forget also about the stereo. So we need to do this. We need also to start the stereo signal because now we are on mono signal. So to do this, we have to come back on the signal generator. We'll start the pilot. We start the pilot now. Yeah, so what means the pilot, 19 kilohertz signal pilot, it's starting you the, what is starting? The stereo indicator. Yeah, so now we have the stereo indicator. Yeah, also we are detuned. Okay, so in this time we have also to give audio signal for the left or for the right. I told you for the right we have connected the voltmeter, this one. For the left is not. Also you can see here, you see left and right. Yeah, so on the right I will leave on the right now because we have the reading here. So what's going on? So we have the tuning, the station is detuned. Yeah, so what we will do now, we have to hear the muting. Yeah, when we will decrease below 100 dBu. Yeah, because we are discussing about the power of the station. So I will reduce the amplitude and you will see it will cut in. You can see here. You see how it's cutting? So after you adjust the muting circuit, you see on the off, you will hear the hiss, yeah, until you will catch the station. Now is no connection on the antenna behind. If you will put on 1, it will reduce the hiss, you see, and you'll catch the stations which are weaker than on level 2, yeah? You see. If you'll put on level 2, that means some station you will not catch. You will catch only the strongest. You see? This one which is weaker here, you see how it's fluctuating the tuning? Here it's a weak station, so you will not catch this one, you see? Look here. You see here. You see? Here it's a weak station and you will not catch. Yeah? Because it's too weak. Even muting level 1 is not catching this one. So this is the idea with the muting. He will adjust the stations according with the strength. And to adjust this, you have to follow the point 12 and the point 13, yeah, to do the job. So we will not play with this because it's proper adjustment. You have this potentiometer which is there and this one which is here, and you will play with these two levels of muting. Now I will focus on the point 15. Signal generator output is this one. Signal meter should deflect to indication number 5, and we have to adjust VR5. VR5 is this one here, so you have to be aware to not play with other one, yeah? It's very, very important. So should be this one here, yeah? So we'll play with this one. We'll have the dial pointer on 108, dB 99, and the signal strength, you see, it's closer to 5. So let's adjust this one to be exactly on the 5. Dropping, increasing. So you see, now it's on 5, it's a little bit higher than 5. So it's now just on 5, correct? Correct. So this is the adjustment for the signal strength. And you can see also, if you reduce the strength, it will decrease also the indication, yeah? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and they said on 100. Okay, so let's continue with the next point. You have now the point 14, signal generator output 30 dB, yes, maximum deflection signal strength meter. Okay, and the T5 is this one which is here, T5, and you have to put the signal generator output on 30. It's just on 30. Signal generator is there, sorry, signal strength is there. This T5 is this one which is here, this coil transformer, and I will adjust and we'll see what's going on, if it's spot or not. Yeah, it's exactly on spot, yeah, very good. And now when we will have 100 dB, should go on maximum according with what they said, yeah, should go on 5. So it's on 5. It's a little bit higher than 5, and we have to drop a little bit. So let's drop a little bit. Okay, should be fine now. So let's see what is the next point. And this is about the first board after the front end, AM/FM intermediate frequency amplifier assembly. So we follow all the steps and we adjust them. Now we have the AM section. AM section is very simple because everything is turning around one IC, yeah, this one, and you'll have some coils to adjust, but it's nothing complicated. It's similar with FM section, only differs the connection of the signal generator. You can make also a loop. You will connect the signal generator on that loop, and you can put that loop around your ferrite antenna, and you'll go do a good job. So this one we will not do. I want to cover a little bit the MPX section. So this MPX section is taking care about stereo signal. Here it's showing a different way to do it, so from my point of view it's a little bit complicated for some of us. They said like that: at no signal exactly 19 kHz should be a test point terminal. Yeah, so you will adjust this VR1, and on that test point you'll have to see 19 kHz. You can do also this. But what is important for me, it's important for me, when you will have the 19 kHz signal, which is triggering the stereo indicator, in that moment you have also to see that stereo indicator lighting. So how we'll do, because this signal generator which I'm using, it's also giving the stereo signal. So now I will show you something. Now we will have 400 kHz and it's modulated to 108 MHz. Yeah, so this is the sound which you will hear on the headphones now, and also is the signal which you see here. But you see here is no any stereo indicator. The idea is to start also this stereo indicator. So to start this stereo indicator, you have to connect also the pilot, the 19 kHz signal. So now it's stereo, yeah, you see stereo and pilot. So now we have stereo signal. You see, now we have left and right, yeah, but it's still not running the stereo, yeah. So we have left and right, but it's not stereo. To start this, we have to press this pilot, and now we'll have left and right, yeah. So left is visible, right, it's visible now, yeah. And in the same time we have also indication for this. So on the stereo, yeah, so you see stereo, it's triggered, you see. And even if we will change the frequency, if we will change on 1 kHz, you see the sound is changing. And also on the oscilloscope you have signal. I told you one more time, this one is connected for the right channel, yeah. This is the reason why we don't have, but on the oscilloscope you can have both of them visible, yeah. Okay, so we'll keep like that. Stereo and indicator, it's on position, which is really nice. And let's see what adjustments we can do. So you have to give the signal exactly like is here. Fine adjust for minimum distortion at 1 kHz. So input, yeah, for fine adjustment for minimum distortion at 1 kHz. Now we have 1 kHz, and you have to adjust T4 for minimum distortion on distortion meter. But because you don't have distortion meter, I will not do this, yeah. After that, 3. Input 60 dB, now we have 99 dB, adjust for maximum separation at 1 kHz. So here you will see, we'll discuss about the audio frequency, because here is the output and we have these low pass filters. So what we will do this, if we will play here, we will make the separation between left and right. So for this you have to overlay the signals, and after that with VR2 is this which is here. You see separation control and VCO control, yeah, separation. On the separation on the MPX, you will play exactly with the separation between channels. So you can play with that only if you will have the reading on the screen of both channels in the same time. Are some multimeters which they have two indicators, and you can overlap that indicators, and in that moment you will have perfect separation for this. So guys, this is about this procedure. This is about the things, how they are going the things. I hope you enjoy this kind of adjustments. And if you're considering it something to add, because I don't know everything, I'm just learning by myself all these stuffs, and I'm trying to compare with the manuals to see how to do better and how to do in good way. You can leave in the comments if you have some inputs or something, and I think it will grow all of us in this way, like that, yeah. Okay guys, so this is about the, how to say, about the adjusting and alignment of this tuner. So you saw the equipment, you saw the procedure, so I will continuing with the rest of fixing the cover and installing the new cable inside. So here we will have all the parts which you take out during the restoration, the cable, the bulbs, capacitors for each stages. So here on the first row you will see the power supply board. On the second row you will have an MPX AF amplifier. On the third row you have the AM/FM intermediate frequency amplifier assembly. Here is the headphone volume and the volumes board, and on the last row you will have the muting board. So this is how it looks. Behind you will see all the diagrams, all the parts, but all of them they are presented on the beginning of the video. Like you know already, this is the way how I'm doing. There is the power cord, and now I will take the camera and I will show you how it looks. So all the components are here, like I said. So you see a lot of them are replaced, so that means this machine is doing a good job. Here behind you will have all the drawings, the diagrams, and the legend. So if you want to see what I did, you have to go back to scroll the video, and you will see all the procedure which I follow on this restoration. So this is the presentation of this one. So after this video we will continue with restorations. We will see what it will be the next one, but for the moment this is the Pioneer TX-9100, and this is the perfect match for Pioneer SA-9100. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like how I did. If you have suggestions, don't hesitate to let them down. Share with others, of course. Subscribe, thumb up, and I'm waiting your feedbacks, of course, and comments, and you can tell me what you have on your audio system gears, what gears you have. So thank you guys. This is the end of this video. I will create the new video. I was thinking now to create with all the functions of this Pioneer TX-9100, and we'll listen also some music from him. Okay guys, thank you very much. All the best. Stay tuned and see you on next video.